How do you bridge funds onto the SUI network from another network such as Solana or Ethereum? I'll show you that right now. If you're new to this series, don't worry, there's other videos that go over what SUI is, also setting up a wallet, and you can watch those before you watch this one. Otherwise, let's dive in. So firstly, what is a bridge? A bridge is basically something that takes you from one network, as an example, Avalanche, to another network, like Arbitrum. It's kind of like if you go from England to France, you change from one currency, pounds, to euros. There's many other changes. You change the language, as an example, and you just can't just easily transfer between the two. You need to go via a centralized exchange like Kraken or a bridge like Portal Bridge. So firstly, I want to show you this at DefiLlama. So you go to DefiLlama.com. This is a great aggregating tool and dashboard that covers everything related to like DeFi, total value locked, etc. On the left-hand side on dashboards, come down to where it says bridges and then click on overview. So one thing that indicates there's a lot of interest coming to SUI is bridged volume. And we can see this with all of the bridging volume that's happened in the last little while. You can see SUI down here not doing terribly well. But if we go to the last week, we can see, well, they've lost a little bit of money. But if we go to the last day, okay, they've lost a little bit of money. They were getting quite a bit of attention very, very recently. Maybe this volume chart will help us. Not really. Okay, well, take my word for it. They have actually got a lot of attention coming their way and a lot of volume has gone in. If we come on down to where it says bridges, we can click on others and then just search for SUI. The layout isn't perfect here, but click on SUI and then we can see there's two bridges. There's the SUI bridge and the Wormhole bridge. Now with the SUI bridge, it just goes from Ethereum to SUI and there's $28 million in actual volume. However, Wormhole, this has the vast majority. 1 month volume, 236 million, which is quite sizable. If we have a quick look as a comparison to say Solana, 1 month volume, well, it's quite a bit more, but basically my point is SUI is getting quite hot. Now, before we go any further, why would we use a bridge as opposed to using Kraken or Binance? So one very easy reason is the fact that we prefer to use everything on the blockchain. It's easier, it gets you airdrops in the past, like Wormhole did a very good airdrop, dBridge did a smaller airdrop, as an example. One other reason is because sometimes you can't use a centralized exchange. So if we come here and we click on withdraw in Kraken, we can change this to USDC, then select the networks, and you can see they're not actually supporting USDC withdrawals on this network. We can have a look and see maybe they do USDT. Select the network and they don't support that either. If we go to SUI, select SUI, then that's fine. They will withdraw to SUI. So what I've actually done is I've withdrawn some to the Solana network and then I'm going to bridge it from there. Just a quick little revision before we jump into this tutorial fully. During the tutorial, I'm going to tell you that you need to go to tube.ag, take your Solana USDC, and then go and swap it for the Wormhole USDC, move it across, and then do another swap. However, that is not the case. I've just done it now, but all we need is our USDC on Solana. That will transfer across as USDC on SUI, and then we'll take that on SUI and we'll go swap it for native USDC actually on SUI. However, this is working on Portal Bridge, portalbridge.com, but in SUI land, in this bridge, if we go and connect like this, all tokens, it does not allow us to actually move across Solana USDC. The reality is the bridge will get better and better as more and more liquidity comes into the ecosystem. And for now, it's just a little bit difficult, a little bit of a learning curve, but that's why this video exists. So with that revision done, let's dive in. So we're at portalbridge.com. We can also access this quite often via other dApps like suiland.fi. Click on launch app. And then over here at the top, we've got bridge. We can actually just use it inside. It's kind of integrated into this website. So we'll select the network here, Solana, connect our wallet, Solflare, connect, asset, great. Now we can actually select Solana here, or we can click on all tokens. Now we don't have direct USDC. So if we click on USDC here, we don't have that one available. So we have to do another swap. This is specific to Solana. If you're going from Ethereum, you should be completely fine. If you're going from another network like Base, you may need to use an aggregator to do a swap, to swap into the one that actually shows up. And I'll show you how you can make this work. We'll connect the wallet, Solflare, we'll turn on auto connect and connect. We're going to take a little bit of USDC and we're going to go and buy, we'll type in portal and we're scrolling down and we can see USDCET portal from Ethereum. I'm just going to buy just $1. That way I can show you what it looks like. We get basically $1 back. There is a little bit of a Solana charge, which is necessary because we're opening a new rent account for the actual USDC. And now we've got almost $1 of this token. We come back to SUI Lend. So I've gone ahead and I've got the USDC that I needed. I just needed to reload the website for it to show all tokens. It's updated. And here, 0.9 as an example. There is a fee for us to transfer, but we can see that this actually shows up in the UI. That's how I know it's the correct one. If you wanted to verify, because if you bridge the wrong token and there's no liquidity, you can't do anything with it. So if you wanted to verify, you could go and send $1. Yes, it costs you 50 cents initially, but that's just the cost of using the service. I know this is the right one, so I'm going to come back to swap, and I'm going to go and do the other 6,499 USDC. I lose a little bit to fees, which is normal. I'm going to turn this off, which is just a new setting from Jupiter. I'll lose a couple of dollars, and that's okay. We'll swap, and we'll approve. Now we can go back to SUI Lend. We need to refresh the page so we can see the new balance. Select the network again, Solana, connect the wallet. We can't just click on it for it to go automatically, so we'll just copy and paste it. We're going to bridge that across, connect wallet, SUI again, connect. Just take it slow when you're doing this for the first time, of course. Never do this when you're tired. Just make sure you're doing it exact. We have to pay 50 cents in fees, which is completely fine. And we do have this native gas option. However, it doesn't work to give us any SUI if we're doing USDC. Annoyingly, it's a UI issue. This is what it's going to cost, basically nothing. We'll approve the transaction, and this way we're receiving the tokens automatically. You can use this system if you don't want to pay 50 cents, and then you can use your SUI to claim it. But this way, down here, this works better for us. It's just easier, one less step to worry about in an already complicated process. As Wormhole does its thing, it will do an automatic claim, which it did, and now we should be able to click on our wallet, and down here we can see WUSDC. There is native USDC available on the blockchain, so we can swap into this, but some dApps are still using the WUSDC. Once we've got WUSDC, we can go and lend it out, get a yield, we can go and do some swaps, we can buy some SUI, buy an NFT, etc. But we'll cover those in the upcoming tutorials. That's all for this tutorial. The next tutorial is optional. It just shows you how you can take some Sol and get some SUI on a brand new wallet that has 0 SUI in it. Because as you can see, we cannot do that if we're just transferring USDC.